Hey there, we're the Solace family, and these are moments from our round-the-world trip with our two kids. We started in South America, made our way back up to North America, flew over to the eastern edge of Asia and made our way all the way to the western side, went down to Africa, and then made our way to Europe.
After spending time in Turkey, Croatia, Slovenia, Austria, and Italy, we are now off to Greece. But like many travelers, our time there begins in Athens.
We made it to Greece!
Getting to Athens wasn't a really long travel day for us because we were already in Italy. However, if you're coming from outside of Europe and you're trying to make it to one of the many beautiful Greek islands, you may want to consider having a longer layover or even a few days in Athens to break up that long travel day.
We're ultimately going to head out to some of the 6,000 islands that make Greece so famous, but since that makes for an incredibly long travel day and because you can see so much ancient history right in the middle of Athens, we decided we were going to check out the city. So this is what you can get up to in just a couple of days in Athens. We are here in our new Airbnb. We had a nice relaxing morning and now we're gonna go out for a little walk in our neighborhood and try to find a deli so I can have some grape leaves and whatever else comes along.
What about this one?
Ooh, yeah.
I'm emerging. I got grape leaves and more. It's about to go down.
What is your favorite thing here and why?
Oh, I have to go with these. I don't know what they're called. They're like the banana leaf filled
Grape
with...
leaf?
Oh, banana. Banana leaf would be huge, the grape leaf.
We've been in Asia too long.
Mm-hmm. And they're filled with rice or some kind of grain, right? And they're oily from the olive oil. And just that whole combination is so delicious.
We had 2 full days to spend in Athens, the first of which we spent just getting to know our neighborhood. But for the second day, I had this great DIY walking tour planned out because it turns out you can see so much ancient history right in the middle of downtown Athens. Places like the Acropolis or the Parthenon, they're literally in the middle of town.
Today we are taking a walking tour, a DIY walking tour of the historic parts of Athens. We made it to our first DIY Athens walking tour stop, which is the Temple of Zeus. Should we go over there? I don't know if those are toys. I think she's probably doing important archaeological work. On Greek things?
Pretty old, no arches. Pretty amazing though. I mean, these single pieces of each of the pillars look massive, way bigger than I would have imagined.
We are here at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which is a monument erected about 100 years ago in honor of all those died fighting for Greece. There are many monuments like this around the world, but I believe this was the first one of its kind. There is a change of the guard. There is a change of the guard every hour on the hour if you want to see that, and I think it takes about 5 minutes.
A quick comparison here. So wherever it is that you live, imagine what you can get to within maybe a 20 or 30 minute walk in any direction. Now, if you're in Athens, where we were at, in 20 or 30 minutes, we were able to go and show our kids all sorts of archaeological areas and ruins. And like Allison said, the Parthenon and
stuff you only see in history books or on the History Channel.
And to my right, we have an ancient library. To my earlier point about stuff being right in the middle of the city, look what's behind me, the Acropolis. No big deal. This graffiti comes with a side of urine. Did you hear Seneca? He's like, this smells like dog poop.
it smells like
It's worse, I think, Seneca. And we are going to end our tour on top of the Acropolis, which holds the Parthenon. And now I'm wearing the kid, so I get the incline, but that's really my own fault because I did the walking route planning. Is it spooky?
Like many travelers to Athens, our time here ends with a journey out to the port so we can take a ferry out to the islands. Now we took the metro over, but you can also take a taxi out there.
To the ferry port via train. That was amazing because instead of spending 50 or more euro, it cost us 5. I love those kind of savings. And frankly, when you're traveling all the time like us, we can't be taking a taxi everywhere, or we run out of money. And also we had to pick up ferry tickets, and the counter is right when you enter off of the train, so that couldn't have been more convenient. Now to find the free bus to Blue Star Ferries, which is the line we're taking over. I also want to note that we passed several ferry ticket counters, so bank on being able to have at least a few options to pick up your tickets if you purchase them in advance online.
We are now going to be heading to Naxos, which is between Mykonos and Santorini. This trip can take anywhere between 3 to 6 hours, depending on your vessel and depending on how the weather is cooperating. So, plan appropriately.
Look who showed up!
And that does it for our time in Athens. We hope we've tempted you to stop too, but for now, we're taking the ferry out to Naxos.
We'll see you there.